Chosen ones, what I'm about to share with you today is not just important, it is urgent. This is not a moment to ignore. This is not just another video in a sea of countless others. If you are here watching this right now, it is no accident. It's not by chance, nor is it random. No, my friend, God has led you to this very moment. He has brought you here because there is something you must hear, something you need to understand, something that will change the very course of your life. You are not here just to pass time. This moment is a divine appointment, and God is calling you to make a choice, a decision, a leap of faith that will shift the trajectory of your destiny forever. I want you to understand this. This is your time. This is the moment that you have been waiting for, whether you knew it or not. It is your defining moment. Every prayer, every tear, every moment of doubt that you've gone through has led you to this specific time in your life. Do not take this lightly, for what you are about to hear has the potential to change everything. Everything you've ever dreamed about, everything you've hoped for, and even the things you've only imagined in your deepest thoughts. This is the moment when those things are going to begin to fall into place. This is the moment when your life will align with your divine purpose. There's something happening in your life right now. Something powerful is taking place, even if you can't see it yet. It may be buried deep within you, hidden beneath layers of uncertainty, pain, or fear. But it is there, waiting for you to recognize it. You are standing on the edge of something monumental. The universe, your spirit, everything in the unseen world is aligning to bring you into a place of transformation. Right now, you stand at the crossroads of your destiny. You stand at a point where everything that you've been through, everything that has led you here, is about to converge. The final step is before you. You're no longer simply wishing for change, no longer just hoping that things will get better. This is the moment when you stop dreaming and start living those dreams. This is the moment when you stop waiting for things to fall into place and start stepping into the life you've prayed for. This is the shift you've been waiting for. But here's the thing, this is not just any shift. This is a profound transformation, a turning point that will not only change the circumstances of your life, but the very fabric of your being. You are about to step into something so much greater than what you've imagined. But for that to happen, you must take that final step. And it's not just a physical step. It's a spiritual one, a mental one, a step of faith. Your life, your destiny, your future depends on this decision. This is your time. This is your moment. The shift you've been waiting for is already in motion, and you must step into it now. The things you've been asking for, your breakthrough, your miracles, your peace, your fulfillment, they are already on their way to you. They're already beginning to manifest. But here's the catch. You have to take action. You must step forward with faith and confidence and say, I am ready. I am willing. I will not let fear, doubt, or confusion stop me anymore. The universe is responding to your energy, your faith, and the clarity you bring into your life. It is time for you to step into your divine alignment. The changes you have prayed for are no longer a distant dream. They are within your reach. But you must make that choice to move forward. Are you ready for what is coming? Are you ready to embrace the power that is already on its way to you? You stand on the precipice of a new life. The path ahead may seem uncertain, but let me tell you this. It's a path that is paved with the promises of God. The waiting is over, the time for doubt has ended, and the moment to act is now. Your life is about to change forever, and it all begins with the step you take today. God has led you here for this reason. This moment is not an accident. It is the culmination of everything you have gone through, everything you have endured, and everything you have hoped for. Now is the time for you to take that final step, the step that will change your life forever. Get ready, because what you are about to experience will leave you breathless. Your future is waiting, and it's closer than you think. God has led you here for this reason. This moment is not an accident. It is the culmination of everything you have gone through, everything you have endured, and everything you have hoped for. Now is the time for you to take that final step, the step that will change your life forever. Get ready, because what you are about to experience will leave you breathless. Your future is waiting, and it's closer than you think. But here's the truth. This is the moment when everything changes. You may be feeling scared, uncertain, or even overwhelmed, but you are ready. You've been equipped for this moment. Every struggle, every tear, and every prayer has prepared you for what is ahead. This is your chance to rise, to claim what is rightfully yours, to take that step and trust that God is with you every step of the way. The enemy wants you to believe that you can't, that you aren't enough, but I'm here to tell you, you are more than enough. You have everything you need to succeed within you. This moment isn't just an opportunity, it's your destiny. The choice is yours, and now is the time to make it. Will you stand tall in faith, embrace the promises that God has prepared for you, and step into the greatness waiting on the other side? It's time to rise, it's time to act, and it's time to believe that the best of your life is ahead of you. Your breakthrough is not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, and that when starts today with your decision to take that final step. Let nothing hold you back. The door is wide open. Step through it now and watch the transformation unfold. This is your time, and your destiny is waiting. This is no ordinary shift. What's coming is far beyond a simple change in your circumstances. It's a divine transformation that will redefine everything you know about yourself and the world around you. This is not just about a change in your physical reality. This is about a complete spiritual and energetic awakening. It's a moment of divine revelation, a time when everything you thought you understood will be flipped upside down. You may have walked through life thinking you knew what was possible for you, but I promise you, what you thought you knew is about to be challenged in ways that will leave you questioning everything. This is the point of no return. You've been living under a veil for too long, not fully realizing the power that's always been within you. Fear, doubt, confusion. These are the things that have held you back for far too long. They have clouded your vision, stunted your growth, and kept you from walking into the greatness that is your birthright. But let me tell you, that veil is about to fall. You are stepping into the truth of who you are. The chains that have bound you, the lies that have kept you stagnant, these things are going to melt away as you move into the power that has always been within you. You've been waiting for this moment, even if you didn't know it. This is the moment when everything starts to make sense. The universe is aligning for you right now. It is creating space for you to step into the fullness of your destiny. You have been chosen for this moment. Yes, you are not here by chance. God has been preparing you for this time. This very moment when you will rise and claim everything that's been promised to you. The universe is stirring, and the divine energies are aligning in your favor. You may not see it with your physical eyes, but everything around you is shifting to bring you exactly what you've been waiting for. This is the time for you to stop doubting yourself and start embracing your power. Everything is falling into place, and it's happening at a pace that will leave you breathless. Things that seemed impossible are about to unfold before you, and you'll be amazed at how quickly the pieces fit together once you take this final step. But let me be clear with you. There is a hard truth you need to understand. If you don't take this final step, you risk losing everything. This is not just about changing your mindset or finding motivation. This is a matter of spiritual life or death. The choice is yours. You are standing on the edge of a life-altering decision. And the consequences of hesitation are not just about missing an opportunity. They could be about losing your entire future, your divine purpose, the life you were always meant to live. Do not think for a moment that waiting any longer will not cost you. Every moment of hesitation is a moment you lose the chance to step into the full glory of your purpose. This is bigger than you can even imagine, and the stakes are higher than they have ever been. It's time to make your move. You cannot wait anymore. The time to act is now. The energy surrounding you is at its peak, and the universe is ready to deliver. Everything you've been asking for is about to manifest, but it can only happen if you align yourself with this divine current. If you stand still, if you hesitate, you risk letting this opportunity slip through your fingers. This is not the time to wait for things to fall into place on their own. It's the time to move with purpose, with intention, and with unwavering faith. You've prepared for this moment your entire life. All the pain, all the struggles, all the setbacks, these were never meant to hold you back. They were meant to build you up, to strengthen you, to prepare you for the power you are about to step into. This is your call to action. It's time to move, and move fast. The universe is ready, but it is waiting for you to act. You have all the tools you need, all the strength you need, and all the support you need. But the moment will pass quickly if you don't step into it now. Don't wait for the perfect moment. There will never be a perfect moment. There will only be this moment, and right now, it's calling you to act. You are capable of more than you know. And when you step into the flow of this divine current, everything will start falling into place faster than you can imagine. Move now, with all your heart, and let the universe respond. There's no time to waste. Your destiny is waiting, but it will only reveal itself if you take that first step. It's time to rise. This is your time, but it's not just about waiting for the right moment to arrive. It's about you stepping forward and seizing what is already yours. This breakthrough requires your faith in your action. It requires you to stop hesitating, stop doubting, and take the step you've been avoiding. If you fail to take this step, if you choose to stay stuck in fear, in doubt, in the same old patterns, you might miss it. And that's not something to take lightly. This moment is critical. It is not a chance you want to let slip through your fingers. This is not just a minor shift in your life. This is a moment that could change everything. Right now, you stand at the precipice, looking out over two paths. One path is familiar. It's the path of fear and hesitation. It's the path of endless struggle, the path where you stay trapped in cycles of doubt, fear, and regret. It's the path where things may not get worse, but they will never get better. On this path, you will continue to live with that gnawing sense of unfulfillment, that feeling that there must be more to life, but you just can't get there. It's the path where your potential stays locked inside you, where your dreams fade and wither because you're too afraid to take the first step. But then there is another path. The second path is the one that leads you into your divine destiny. It's the path where everything changes, where you step into a life of blessing, favor, and fulfillment. This is the life that God has already prepared for you, the life that is waiting for you to claim it. It's not waiting on some distant future. It's right here, right now, just waiting for you to walk through the door. This is the life where your prayers are answered, where your dreams come to life, and where your soul is finally aligned with the purpose you were born to fulfill. And here's the truth. You have the choice. God has laid out these two paths before you, and now it is up to you to decide which one you will walk. You can stay where you are, in the familiar place of struggle, doubt, and fear, or you can step forward into the life that has been prepared for you, the life of divine blessing and favor. But make no mistake, this decision is critical. It is life or death. This is not an exaggeration. This is the reality of the moment you are facing right now. The life you live tomorrow is determined by the choice you make today. This is your defining moment. Will you answer the call? Will you step into the life God has prepared for you? Will you leave behind the old ways of living and embrace the fullness of what's ahead? The life you've been waiting for is on the other side of this decision. You are on the verge of something monumental, something bigger than you've ever dreamed. But it's going to require you to act now. God is calling you to move forward, to trust Him with everything you've got, and to take that final step. He is ready. The universe is ready. Are you ready? If you answer the call, everything will change. But if you hesitate, if you allow fear and doubt to keep you from stepping forward, you may miss this moment, and the consequences could be far greater than you realize. The path of struggle is easy to stay on. It's familiar, it's comfortable. But that's not where your life is meant to be. Your destiny is calling you from the other side, and it is a call that cannot be ignored. The time is now. Don't wait for the right moment, because there is no better moment than right now. The door is wide open for you, and all that's left is for you to walk through it. You've prepared for this. Every struggle, every challenge you've faced has been a part of the journey that brought you here. The fear you feel right now is just the last obstacle standing in your way. You are stronger than it, and you can overcome it. But you must act now. You must take that first step. This is your moment. You have the power to change your life today. Your breakthrough is within your reach. The question is, will you reach for it? Will you choose the path of divine favor, blessing, and fulfillment? Will you walk into the life that has already been prepared for you? Or will you stay stuck in fear and hesitation? God is waiting. The universe is waiting. Your breakthrough is waiting. The choice is yours. What will you choose? You are more than ready for this. I know that deep within your soul, you can feel the weight of these words because they are the truth. You have been prepared for this very moment your entire life. From the very first breath you took, God has been orchestrating everything in your life to bring you to this exact point. Every challenge you've faced, every trial you've endured, every setback that seemed insurmountable, they were all part of the divine preparation process. You were not abandoned during your struggles. You were being strengthened, refined, and molded into the person you were always meant to become. Each obstacle, each hardship was an opportunity for you to rise higher, for you to grow stronger. And now, as you stand here, you may not see it fully yet, but everything you have been through has been leading you to this place, this moment of your breakthrough. Take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. Look at all the battles you've fought, the storms you've weathered. You've endured things that many people would never have been able to handle. You've been pushed to your limits, and yet here you are, standing tall. Your strength has been built through those trials. Your heart has been refined through those struggles. Do you realize that you are stronger than you've ever given yourself credit for? You have been prepared for this. You are not just capable, you are more than capable. God has already equipped you with everything you need to succeed. His hand has been on you through every step of this journey, guiding you, protecting you, and positioning you for what's about to come. Now let's talk about where you are right now. You are standing on the threshold of something incredible. The life you've been praying for, the breakthrough you've been seeking, it's just on the other side of this moment. But to get there, you must step forward. You must take action. This is not the time to sit back and wait for things to change on their own. The door is open, but you must walk through it. You've already been prepared. You've already been equipped. You have the faith, the strength, and the heart to take the next step. All that's left now is for you to move. But here's the catch. This step, this action, will require something from you that you've never given before. It will require everything inside you. Your faith, your courage, your unwavering belief that God is with you every step of the way. You may feel the weight of fear. You may feel the pull of doubt, telling you that you're not ready, that you don't have what it takes. But let me tell you this. Fear is just a distraction. Doubt is just a lie that the enemy uses to keep you from stepping into your destiny. It's time to recognize those feelings for what they are, tools meant to hold you back. And you are stronger than those tools. You've faced bigger obstacles than fear and doubt before. You've overcome so much already. This is no different. You're not the same person you were yesterday. You are stronger, wiser, and more prepared than you realize. You've come too far to turn back now. This moment is not a coincidence. This moment is yours to claim. You have been prepared, and now it's time to rise. Your faith will be tested like never before. There will be moments where you feel like you can't go on, moments where the weight of the journey feels too heavy. But I need you to remember something. This is the moment you've been waiting for. You are not being asked to face this alone. God is with you. His strength is made perfect in your weakness. And in the moments when you feel like you can't go any further, That is when He will lift you up and carry you. You are not standing here alone. You are standing on the promises of a God who has never failed you and never will. But now is the time for action. It's time to stop sitting on the sidelines. It's time to stop letting fear dictate your life. Your dreams, your future, your purpose, they are waiting for you, but they require your participation. You must step forward. You must claim what is yours. You are no longer a passive observer of your destiny. You are the one who holds the power to create the future you desire. The time for hesitation is over. The time for action is here. Every step you take from here on out is a step toward your breakthrough. Every ounce of courage you summon, every act of faith you make is going to push you closer to the life you've always dreamed of. And yes, it will be challenging. It will test you. But do you know what's on the other side of that challenge? Your divine destiny. The life that has been waiting for you. The life that God has already prepared for you. It's waiting on the other side of your decision to act. It's waiting on the other side of your willingness to step into the unknown with faith. This is your moment to rise. No more holding back. No more waiting for things to be perfect. No more letting doubt hold you hostage. You've been through the fire, and now you're ready to come out as gold. You are more than ready for this. You are equipped. You are strong, and you are about to step into the greatest season of your life. So, let me ask you this. Will you rise? Will you take the step that will change everything? Will you claim the life that God has already prepared for you? Or will you let fear and doubt keep you from it? The choice is yours. But I can tell you this. You are ready. You have everything you need. Now is the time to move. Now is the time to rise. I know that doubts will arise. It's inevitable. You've come so far. And yet, as you stand on the brink of something huge, something powerful, there will be a voice, a whisper in your ear telling you that you're not enough. It will tell you that you're not ready, that you're not worthy, that everything you've fought for, everything you've sacrificed will somehow not matter. These are the whispers of doubt. They will tell you to turn back, to give up, to let go of the dream you've been chasing for so long. But let me be absolutely clear with you. These are lies. All of it. Every single thought that makes you feel small. Every lie that tries to convince you that you are not capable. They're lies designed specifically to keep you stuck in the same place, to stop you from stepping into the greatness that is waiting for you. The enemy will use every tactic at his disposal to make you question everything you've believed. He will make you look back at all your past failures, all the things that didn't go right, and make you think, see, I'm not capable. I'll never make it. He will bring up your fears, your insecurities, and try to convince you that you are somehow unworthy of the blessings that are on the way. But right now, in this moment, I want you to stop and hear me loud and clear. Those thoughts are not from you. They are not the truth. They are just distractions. Distractions designed to prevent you from walking into the destiny God has prepared for you. I want you to recognize something important right now. You have come too far to let these doubts hold you back. You've already made it through so much. Every challenge, every setback, every obstacle that seemed impossible, it's all been a part of the process. Each and every one of those moments has shaped you, has built you, has prepared you for this very moment. And you are not about to let a few doubts or distractions stop you from stepping into the future you've been waiting for. Don't you dare let fear or uncertainty stop you now. The path you're walking is not one of comfort, but it is one of transformation. The path you're on is a path that's going to take you to places you've only dreamed about. But in order to get there, you have to keep moving forward. The enemy knows exactly how powerful this moment is. He knows that if you take that next step, if you step forward in faith, nothing will be able to stop you. He knows that if you take that step, you will begin to unlock the life you were meant to live, and that terrifies him. So, he will throw everything he can at you to distract you, to pull your focus away from what is right in front of you. He will throw doubt, fear, confusion, and every kind of distraction your way, hoping that you will lose sight of the path ahead. But here's the truth. You don't need to fall for it. You don't need to listen to those distractions. I want you to understand something very important. Everything you've been through has been part of your preparation. Every doubt, every distraction is just the enemy's attempt to stop your progress. And you, my friend, are stronger than that. You've already proven it. You've faced challenges that many wouldn't have been able to overcome. And now, as you stand at the precipice of your breakthrough, you are more than capable of handling whatever distractions come your way. The path ahead of you is clear. It is already prepared. It's waiting for you to step into it, but it's going to require you to stay focused. The enemy will try to make you think that the road is too difficult, that you're not strong enough, that you're not ready for what's ahead. But these are just tactics to prevent you from moving forward. They are lies meant to keep you stuck. I know it may feel overwhelming at times. You may wonder if you're strong enough, capable enough, or worthy enough to take the next step. The enemy will make you question everything about yourself and your abilities. But I want you to remind yourself of something. You've already made it this far. You've already overcome so much. Every step you've taken has brought you closer to your purpose. And now, you stand on the edge of something incredible. The distractions may come. The doubts will arise. But you must remember the truth. You are chosen. You are equipped. And you are more than capable. Keep your eyes on the path. Stand firm in your faith. Don't let the enemy distract you from the greatness that lies ahead. Keep moving forward one step at a time. The life you've dreamed about is just on the other side of your obedience. The life you've prayed for is waiting for you, but it requires you to take that next step. It requires you to rise above the doubts, to rise above the distractions, and to move forward in faith, knowing that the path is already prepared. So stand firm. Don't let fear or doubt stop you. The enemy is terrified of the power that lies within you. And the truth is, nothing can stop you but you. Keep moving forward. Keep your focus on the prize. You've come too far to stop now. The path ahead is clear, and it's waiting for you. Take that step. Trust in your preparation. Trust in the God who has brought you this far. And keep moving forward. You are ready. The time is now, and nothing can stop you. Trust in God's plan. The journey begins. Life often throws challenges our way that seem impossible to overcome. Yet in these moments, it's crucial to remember one thing. Trust God's plan. No matter how daunting the road ahead may seem, God is always at work behind the scenes, guiding you toward a future beyond your wildest dreams. Every trial you've faced, every struggle that's felt unbearable was not in vain. They were pieces of God's perfect preparation for your life. Picture this. With each difficulty, God has been shaping your character, refining your spirit, and strengthening your faith. The experiences that have hurt the most have been building blocks in your transformation. Now here you are, standing at the threshold of something new, something incredible. It's not just an opportunity. It's the culmination of everything you've prayed for and worked for. The life you've envisioned isn't a distant dream anymore. It's ready for you to step into. But there's one thing that you must do. Take that first step. But here's where the enemy tries to trick you. He wants to plant seeds of doubt in your mind. He'll whisper that you're not ready, that you're too broken, too unworthy, too weak to walk into the life God has prepared for you. These lies, though powerful, are nothing more than illusions. They hold no truth. God has already equipped you for what lies ahead. Inside of you is the strength, wisdom, and courage you need. He's placed everything within you that's required to succeed. You are not too broken. You are not too far gone. You are chosen. The truth is, your breakthrough isn't a matter of if it will happen, but when. You are more than capable. The enemy wants you to stay in a place of fear, in a place of hesitation. But God has already made a way for you. He's already prepared you. You have the tools to make your dreams a reality. You are ready. Your time is now. Don't listen to the lies. Don't doubt your worth. You are prepared for what's ahead. Now, here's the truth. Faith alone isn't enough. Yes, you must have faith in God's plan, but you must also pair that faith with persistence. The road to your breakthrough won't be easy. Challenges will arise. There will be moments when you feel exhausted, when the weight of the world feels too heavy. You may want to give up, but this is the moment where faith must rise. Persistence is the key that will unlock your future. When the going gets tough, when doubts creep in and obstacles stand in your way, it's your persistence that will keep you going. Every challenge, every setback is an opportunity to grow, to strengthen your faith even more. The enemy will try to make you believe that the journey is too hard, that it's too long, but you must hold on. Your faith, when paired with persistence, will push you forward. No obstacle is too great. Each step you take in faith brings you closer to your divine breakthrough. Keep pressing forward. Keep trusting. The finish line may not be in sight yet, but every moment of perseverance is a step closer. This is it. This is the moment that has been building up to this very point. It's a defining moment, a crossroads that will shape the rest of your life. Right now, you're standing at the threshold of something extraordinary. The question is, will you take that step? The decision you make in this very instant holds incredible power. It will determine the direction of your life, the trajectory of your future. Will you choose faith? Will you step into the unknown with God leading the way? Or will you allow fear, doubt, or hesitation to control your next move? Think about it. The life you've been waiting for, the dreams you've envisioned, the breakthrough you've been praying for. It's all just on the other side of this moment. God is calling you to step forward. This isn't just an opportunity that will come around again. It's a divine invitation, a chance that has been specially designed for you, right here, right now. Imagine standing at the door of your destiny, knowing it's wide open and waiting for you. It's there, but you must walk through it. No one else can do this for you. Will you trust God enough to move forward, even when it feels uncertain? When the path isn't fully clear, when fear tries to whisper that you're not ready. Taking this final step requires courage. It requires trusting in something greater than what you can see. But that's where true faith lies, when you choose to walk even though the way isn't clear. God isn't asking you to have all the answers. He's asking you to trust Him in this moment, to lean on His strength and His guidance, even when the journey feels beyond your control. Your breakthrough is closer than ever before, but it requires you to act. It requires you to move beyond your comfort zone, to step out of the familiar and into the unknown. That's where God works the greatest miracles. Right now, your faith is being tested. Your belief in His plan is being challenged. But this is the time to rise up. Step forward now and trust that God is already ahead of you, making a way where there seems to be no way. You are ready. You've been prepared for this moment, even if you don't feel like it. Everything you've gone through, every lesson learned, every challenge faced, it has all led you here. The time is now. Will you take that final step? Now, let's talk about something important, God's timing. You might be thinking, I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I'll wait for the perfect moment. But here's the truth. There's no such thing as the perfect time. The time you're waiting for, it's already here. This very moment is the perfect time. I know it doesn't feel that way. It might not look perfect in your eyes. Maybe things aren't falling into place the way you imagined. You might feel unprepared, or the situation might seem impossible. But you need to remember this. God's timing is always perfect. It's not your timing. It's not the world's timing. It's God's timing. And His timing never fails. Right now, even in this moment of uncertainty, God is at work. He's moving mountains you can't see. He's opening doors that you can't yet comprehend. You might be thinking, how is this going to work out? But God is already preparing the way. His plan is unfolding behind the scenes, and He's making everything ready for you. He's aligning people, circumstances, and opportunities to come together at just the right time. And that time is now. You don't have to wait for the stars to align perfectly. You don't have to wait for all your doubts to disappear. God is asking you to step forward with what you have right now in this moment. You don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need to know how it's going to happen. All you need is to trust that God's plan is already in motion. The danger is in waiting too long. The more you hesitate, the more you risk missing out on the opportunities that God has placed before you. If you keep waiting for the perfect time, you may find that the moment slips away. Don't let that happen. Don't let fear of the unknown keep you stuck in hesitation. Now is the time to act. Don't wait for another sign. Don't wait for everything to be clear. Step out in faith and trust that God has already made a way for you. He's behind you, guiding you, preparing you for everything that lies ahead. The doors are open. Will you walk through them? Will you trust that this moment, even if it doesn't look perfect, is exactly what you need for your breakthrough? So, stop waiting. Stop holding back. Take that step forward in faith, trusting that God's timing is always perfect. The breakthrough is here. It's within your reach. Will you step into it now? There's something important that you need to understand. You will face negativity. It's inevitable. You will encounter moments where fear tries to grip you, where self-doubt floods your mind, and where discouragement rises up from within. These feelings will come, uninvited, unexpected, and relentless. But I need you to hear this loud and clear. These negative thoughts and emotions are not from God. They are not a reflection of His truth. They are tools of the enemy designed to distract you, to make you second-guess yourself, and ultimately, to make you give up on your dreams. The enemy's goal is simple. He wants to stop you from stepping into the greatness that God has prepared for you. He will try to cloud your mind with thoughts that say you're not enough, that you'll never succeed, that you're too far gone to change. But listen carefully. Do not give these thoughts the power they're trying to take. Do not let them take root in your mind. You have the ability to stand firm in God's truth. And His truth says that you are capable, you are loved, and you are destined for victory. Every negative thought that rises within you is a lie, a distraction, a false narrative that tries to pull you away from your divine purpose. When fear whispers that you're not good enough, remind yourself of God's promises. When doubt creeps in and tells you it's too late, remember that God's timing is perfect. When discouragement threatens to overwhelm you, stand strong and remind yourself of everything you've already overcome. You have the power to rise above the negativity. You have the strength to push through, not by your own might, but by the power of God working within you. His truth is greater than any fear, any doubt, or any negative thought that tries to take hold of your heart. The breakthrough that you're waiting for, the victory that you're so close to, is coming. But in order to get there, you must press through the negativity with unwavering faith. Faith is your weapon against the lies of the enemy. Persistence is your shield when the world around you seems overwhelming. And trust in God's power is what will carry you through. No matter how loud the negativity becomes, no matter how many times it tries to make you question your worth or your purpose, you have everything you need to rise above it. Stand firm. Don't allow these thoughts to dominate your mind. God's promises are far greater than the lies of the enemy, and they will carry you to the breakthrough you're waiting for. Your journey isn't over yet. Keep moving forward, even when the path feels difficult. The negativity may come, but it will not have the final word. Trust in God's power, and remember, your breakthrough is just around the corner. Let me tell you something you may not realize. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. It's easy to feel like things are taking too long, like the road ahead is endless. But the truth is, every single step you've taken in faith has brought you closer to this moment. Every challenge, every obstacle, every tear that you've shed has been a part of the process that's preparing you for the victory that's ahead. It might not always feel like it. There might be days when you wonder if it's even worth it, if the struggle is ever going to end. But let me assure you, it is worth it. Every moment of perseverance has been shaping you, strengthening you, refining you for what is about to come. You've come so far already. You've overcome so much. And that victory? It's within reach. The truth is, your breakthrough is right there, just beyond the horizon. It's waiting for you, but it requires action from you. You can't give up now. You can't let the negativity pull you back. Keep moving forward with faith in your heart. Keep trusting in God's plan, even when you can't see the full picture. Your breakthrough is so close, and it's going to be worth every single moment of struggle, every moment of doubt you've had to face. The victory is not just a dream. It's not a distant hope. It's a promise from God, and it's coming. You are closer to it than you realize. But you must keep going. You must keep pressing through, even when the road feels tough. The finish line is right there. Don't stop now. Every step you take brings you one step closer to the victory that has been waiting for you. Keep moving forward with confidence. Keep trusting that God is working behind the scenes to make this moment a reality. This breakthrough, this victory, it's yours. The fight is almost over. You've put in the work. You've persevered through the toughest of times. And now it's time for you to step into the victory that God has prepared for you. The reward will be worth every challenge. Stay faithful. Keep pushing forward. The victory is not just near, it's yours for the taking. Don't stop now. The breakthrough is coming. This is it, the final call, the moment you've been waiting for, the moment that will define everything that comes after. Will you take that final step? Will you trust God enough to step into the future He has already prepared for you? This is not just a decision. This is your moment of destiny. You stand at the threshold of something incredible, something greater than you can even imagine. The question is, will you take that step of faith? God has already prepared the way for you. He's been working behind the scenes, aligning everything to bring you to this point. A future of blessings, favor, and greatness is waiting for you. But there's something you must do. You must take that first step. The path is already paved. The doors are open, but you have to step through them. Imagine a life filled with purpose, a life where every dream, every prayer is fulfilled. That life isn't a distant fantasy. It's a reality that's waiting for you, but it requires action. You can't stay where you are and expect things to change. You can't keep waiting for the perfect moment to arrive. The time is now. God has a plan for you. It's a plan that is far greater than anything you could have ever dreamed. But for that plan to unfold, you must trust in God's timing. You must trust that He knows the best way forward, even when you don't have all the answers. You must trust that He has equipped you for what lies ahead. This isn't about waiting for the stars to align perfectly. This is about stepping out in faith, knowing that the steps you take are leading you to something extraordinary. You may feel fear, hesitation, or uncertainty as you prepare to take that step. But let me remind you of something important. The only way to experience God's transformation in your life is by moving forward. The moment you choose to trust Him, even when it feels scary, is the moment that everything begins to change. God's power is at work in you. And when you take that step in faith, you'll witness a transformation like no other. The life-changing breakthrough you've been praying for is right in front of you, waiting for you to move. Step forward in faith and watch how God begins to open doors and make a way where there seems to be none. You are chosen. This isn't just a motivational statement. It's the truth. You have been handpicked by God for something incredible. He saw you before you saw yourself. He knew your potential before you even recognized it. You were chosen for this moment, for this journey, and for the destiny that lies ahead. There is nothing that can change that. You are destined for greatness. Your identity is secure in Christ. No matter what obstacles you face, no matter what struggles come your way, your identity as a beloved child of God remains unchanged. You are not defined by your past mistakes, your fears, or your failures. You are defined by God's love and His calling on your life. That calling is powerful, and it cannot be taken away. The life God has prepared for you is waiting, and it's time for you to step into it. The door is open. The path is clear. You don't have to wait any longer. Your moment is now. This is your opportunity to move forward in faith, to embrace the life that God has set before you, and to witness the transformation that He has promised. Don't let hesitation hold you back. Don't let fear rob you of the life God has planned for you. Take action. Step forward with confidence. Trust in His promises because they are true, they are faithful, and they will never fail. As you step out in faith, you will see your life transformed in ways you never imagined. You will experience the fulfillment of God's promises. This is the moment. The time has come for you to embrace your divine destiny. The life you've been waiting for is waiting for you to claim it. Trust God. Take that step and watch as everything begins to change. You are chosen. You are destined for greatness, and nothing will ever take that away. Step forward now and experience the life that God has prepared just for you.